Hello, I'm out here at the 36 acres again. I'm going to show you the progress that we've made and what we've been doing out here to improve this beautiful piece of property. I have my grandson with me. He's going to be doing part of the filming.
Howdy!
It's a beautiful day. It's up in the 70s here in Wyoming, and I'm very anxious to continue and show you some of the progress that we have made to make this piece of property a more beautiful place, a more productive place. We've cut down a lot of trees, scraped away bushes that don't belong. The gopher and prairie dog holes are being filled up. We have new compost that we're spreading out. Grass seed has been planted. And these two old horses are still out here. I'll show you those, so they must be over around in here somewhere. And now we're going to get started with a little walk around here. Right in front of me, it looks like a big mess right here. In a way it is. Oh yes, and I've got little dog Samurai Sam with me. He's along out here to explore. And there are lots of little places to explore. Okay, over in that direction, in the distance that you can see over there where the highway is, the road is over there. Over in that direction, there is the creek, which we will take a look at again. We're going to dredge out the creek eventually. We're going to make a big pool of water for the fish to congregate. There are little fish in it, and the grandkids love to come and fish and catch the little chubs. They have a good time. We don't eat those fish. I guess some people might try. Now look at this beautiful tree. They're so tall, these trees out here. They're beginning to leaf out, and the ones that are dead, which I think there's a couple of them around here, we will cut down and they'll be pruned. All the dead pieces will be taken out of them. I think that's a great start. Okay, what do you think, Sam? What do you think about that? Huh? What do you think? Okay, and there's my grandson, and he's doing his filming too.
Howdy.
And we're out here to show you stage 2. Welcome, and come along with me. Hopefully we might see the resident deer. There are from 6 to 8 deer that live out here most of the time. Not all the time. Deer wander about, but oftentimes when I'm out here I do see them. And we have wild turkeys. We have fox, but who knows what we'll see today. It's pretty hot, and most of these woodland creatures, as I call them, they're shaded up right now. Turn this around this way, and you can see me again. I'm happy to be out here. It's just such a lovely day. And talk about this as I go around it. The new GMC dump truck is for hauling things, and it's very sturdy, and it dumps things out. And that is compost. The compost is going to go out over part of this field, a lot of it. So where the grass is planted, that it will have the good soil on it, and the grass should come up. This is our newest dump truck, which of course I'm not operating, but I have such good help. TJ is helping me with all of this, and he has brought in about 6 loads of this compost. It's very good, very black soil. I'm going to show you that up close. Yeah, here we are. Now we have grass out here growing. There is grass all over the place, and there's certainly enough for 2 old horses that are in retirement here. They've been put out to pasture. But look at the beauty of this soil. It's very, very dark, very good and productive. We're going to mix that over the top of the property where it needs to be, over the top of the grass seed that's been planted. So this is the new GMC dump truck. Now let's go over this way for a little bit and look at some of these piles of wood that has been cut down out of the trees and bushes, and it's been stored over here.
I see him. Real hot day, huh?
Now there's a reason why it's in all of these big piles. That is going to be used. It's going to be put through a wood chipper or ground up or cut up into lengths that are necessary. A few things are in the works to build a bridge with part of it across the little creek, which you'll see later. So let's go on over here. See, as you can see right over there, in the distance, right over in here, and along there, there are more and more piles of bush and limbs that really needed to be pruned out of these trees. We're getting there with it. We're not done with it. Oh no, there's a lot more to do. We have just been seeing about the irrigation water again. We will have that turned on pretty soon, and we will be flooding part of these areas so that the trees will get more water. We've had a very dry winter here, and so we're getting some more moisture right now. Look at all these piles of wood that can be used. Now, we're trying to be conservative with things. We're reusing things, and it's a good idea to do that today. Over here we have more piles of wood. We have all of this wood. I want you to see what we're doing. We don't have all of the equipment, tractor equipment and things that we're using out here. Now I want you to look over here at these trees. Just look at how tall they are and how beautiful they are. Okay. Now I'm gonna walk on up this way. I think that it's very interesting to see the piles of wood. If you'll remember the way it used to be. And we're out here at some beautiful property that I want to film. Actually, I'm restoring it. I think it might be a nice little place to come out and retreat and just be out in nature, even in the winter. Where this was all pretty much filled in with this brush, those tree limbs and things like that. Right up there is where we're going to be.
Oh, great. Okay.
In this little trailer right here, we've collected a lot of old pieces of steel and the things that were built out here, and that's going to go to the salvage yard. So I'm going to go up here, and we're going to look at some of this property that's on up here. Now we've got more of a clear view. We've got an entrance over there with a gate that you can come in through that gate and enter the property. That's not new. The gate was there, but goodness, you couldn't even see it for all the brush. It's quite a project to do what I want to do out here, and I have a lot of help, so that's a good thing. There you go, Sam. Trudge along. In fact, it's going to get pretty warm today. I think it's going to get up to 80 here, but that's okay. It's a beautiful day. There's very little wind. See that tree right there? And this one right here? Those trees, they're very tall. I wish they had leaves, but they only have a few leaves. Anything that looks like it might come back and grow and be abundant in a couple of years will save. If not, they will all get cut down. For example, in the distance over there, you can see it, I think. That tree is totally dead and it will have to come out. But look at all the nice grass that's growing. Actually, we've done a ton out here. So up there on the hill of the property goes clear up there beyond those trees that are right up there. No, actually, I think maybe the irrigation ditch is before that. Well, we'll go up there and take a look because I've sort of forgotten that. All right, anyway. Yes, we'll go on up here and take a look. You know what? I don't see the two old horses. I'm pretty sure they're here. I just don't know where. Oh, there they are. They're clear over. Ah, I don't know if you can see them. They're way over there.
Did you spy the horses?
Huh?
Did you spy the horses?
Yeah. They're clear over there. See? The one is a paint horse, so see him way over there by the road?
I do.
Uh-huh. They're way over that way. But they're here. Okay, we gotta go up here and look at the irrigation ditch where the water will be coming down. Because this property is on a slant, the hilly part up here, that when we turn on the water, it's going to be moving down this way, down the hill. The water will come down to where these trees are. And there's a kind of a ditch that goes along the trees right there, and those trees are going to get water like they should get. Okay, so we'll journey on now. Stand by. There's a prairie dog hole that needs to be taken care of. Now what you're seeing right over here on this bare ground right there in front of me, that was a prairie dog hole. And many of those prairie dog holes, they have been filled up with dirt and gone over and smoothed over with a skid steer. We have a young man out here, a high school student, that's helping us, and he can run a skid steer. But this shows right here that there is still a remaining prairie dog. We must get rid of it because they're very destructive to the property and the land. They eat the roots of the grass underneath, and they make big holes that animals can catch their legs in and stumble and fall. I've had a horse do that with me, so I know that that's pretty dangerous. Now we're kind of to the top of the hill right here, and just in front of us you can see the fence, which is the property line. Okay, this is probably, I hope you can see that. That is the back hole, not a front hole probably, of a prairie dog house. They live underground, of course. They get their water too from underground, usually. Not from water that flows there, but through the roots of things that have moisture in them. They don't need a lot of water. This has been filled up. A prairie dog has not dug out of it yet. This is a beautiful shady spot and a good place for the deer to hide out. But they're not here today. I was hoping they were. I'll have to come out here in the morning or evening. I think that's the best time to see them. So there's the back part of the pasture, the fence line. I hope you can recognize the improvements that have already been done on this property. It's amazing, actually, what's been done. Clear over to that other device over there, which is a tractor. I don't know. Let's see if you can kind of see that in the distance. Yeah, it's way over there. But anyway, we'll get closer to it so you can see that and what we're doing with that particular tractor and the device that's on it. Since I'm not really a farmer, I leave that to my husband and others to do the farm work and the improvement on the land. Now we're kind of looking back again this direction, and as I move the camera slowly over there, from a distance you can see the tractor, and one of the old horses is standing over there. All right, so now I'm kind of interested to see a lot of these places that have been smoothed over, like right there in front of me. That was a big prairie dog hole. but it's been filled up, smoothed over, and we just have about eradicated all of the prairie dogs. I just wanted them to move on, and they have moved on. Okay, let's see. I think I'll just go back down this way. Okay, I don't know.
Do you want to go?
I want to get closer to the tractor. We got to go to the creek, which we can see down there, but it's more that direction.
Do you want to go down to the creek and follow it up to the
Yeah,
tractor?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, let's do it. Got the meadowlarks out today.
Oh, did you hear them?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I wish we could see some of them because I do like the meadowlarks.
I know, they're so pretty. I'll keep an eye out.
And their song is pretty too.
I know, I love how they sound.
Get back over here to the road. It's not really a road, but it's sort of a trail. Oh, of course, we've got some thistles right here. They're kind of an interesting looking plant, but not good for the horses to eat. And they're not good for us to eat. And so they're, I guess, a little bit decorative, you might say. But of course they're a noxious weed. The sky is just so blue today. I don't have any clouds. Oh, there's a sort of a cloud over there to film. All right, here's some of the compost that has been scattered over some of the more barren ground to fill in this barren ground so that the grass will have some nutrients to where they can grow. And I think that it takes so much dirt to cover it up, but we're making headway on it. And the good thing about that compost was that they had a special offer at the dump where you could get this. Somebody had brought all this in, and I guess maybe they do it every year. They had a sale on it, in other words, just like they have a sale for clothing or automobiles and so on. And you could go and get a dump load, which is a huge load. I can't remember how many yards it is, but it was big. It would fill up the big dump truck back there. That was certainly good to take advantage of. Now here's the kind of grove between the trees here where the water will run down. Now we might have to kind of dredge that out a bit too, so that the water will actually be there and stay there and not run on down the hill. Moving on. Stand by. Over there you see a big pile of straw or hay that will be mixed in with the compost and the wood shavings, and all of this will be scattered out over the property, which will be a good thing. It will hold the moisture in and allow the little grass seedlings to come up, I think. We'll see how that goes. This is a big piece of property, so it takes a little while for us to get around it and to show you what we want to show you today. Now we're going to move on down to where we came in at the main gate. Now there are 4 gates to get into this property, by the way. I'm going to turn the camera around. Right over there is a gate, and there's the main gate down here. There's another gate farther that way, and another gate on up this way. So there are entrances into the property. We could not have asked for a better day to film. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. The weather is just so beautiful. And I know it's May, and in many places it's getting hot. Actually, it's getting a little hot here. But of course, Wyoming's weather is so variable. One day it can be up to 75 and the next day down to 30. So you never know. Once again, we're passing by the piles of wood. Now, the young man who's helping us out here, where you see these bigger logs right here, he wants to sell those for firewood to make some income for himself. He's just a junior in high school. So we said he could do that. And he's starting his own little business, and I think that's great. Right over there where the bench is, and we were just over there a little while ago, there is a slab of concrete there where an old house foundation was. And on top of that foundation, we're going to repurpose it, we're going to use it, and we're going to put a shelter there. And it's going to be a beautiful little shelter where people can go in and sit and meditate and pray or whatever they want to do, or just come out here to be alone with nature. We're going to set it up that way. We're going to put a cross on top of it. I was going to have it in the shape of a gazebo, but then I decided we should repurpose that concrete that's there, which is in a rectangular form, so we're going to make it more a rectangle.
Okay.
I like it out here.
No, it's really nice.
Yeah, see, and it's going to get better. We need to get this thing refixed too, don't you think?
Put a coat over it. It'd be really nice. We have lunch.
Oh, yes. And what time is it? It's 12:06, is it?
Good lunch timing.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
We're going to have lunch out here on the 36th, and we're deciding if we're going to call it Casper Creek Acres
Or something else.
or something else. But it's a beautiful day today. I have my grandson here with me, Seth. Someone is out here working. We have the dump truck out here too, but it's idle right now. But we have the tractor going and spreading out the mounds of compost. So that's a good thing. It's a good day.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have lunch now. These things out here. Here we have some chicken nuggets, I think. We've got that. French fries, looking pretty good there. And more French fries. A few napkins, barbecue sauce. And chicken nuggets.
There we go.
We need a table.
Well, that'd be great, you know.
Yeah, I have some old table things. You know, maybe some little stools that I'm not using at home. I might bring one out here.
That's a good idea.
It might blow away because it's plastic, but you know what? I think we could put it under something and it wouldn't. That'll be the next thing I bring out. Help.
Happily.
Just pull the little, it's hard for me to pull that
is.
back.
They make them really...
And like they broke off on one of them.
Sorry about that.
That's fine, thank you.
Yeah, of course. There we go. It's still a little centered there.
Can you get you two in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're both in it.
Ah, now eating. It's so nice, there's no wind.
Mm-hmm. We got the birds out.
We forgot to ask for ketchup for your fries.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not big on ketchup.
You're not? I'm not either.
Yeah, it's too sweet for me.
I'm ready for us to go, I think, because I was hoping they'd be dumping something. Stay tuned. Okay, going over now. We're going to journey down to the part where a lot of the bushes have been cut down. They've been scraped over and they've been scraped out of the ground because those bushes didn't need to be there, because more of the property can be reseeded in the direction that I'm going, and that's toward the creek. Now over here again, right over here, there's another big pile of wood and branches and things that have been cut down. They're all over the place, really. In the distance over there is a hunting blind. It's where TJ can go over there and sit behind it and shoot prairie dogs. Way over there, you can see a sign over there, and way over there at the end of the fence, the property actually goes up into the corner over there, way over there to the corner, and then it comes down, and then there's the creek along there, and then it goes on up here, and the fence is all along the highway there. And way over there in the distance, I am seeing more of the compost that is on the ground, I believe. Now, because I have to be kind of careful where I walk, I will only go so far down here. But I will point out some things, and then I'm going to let my grandson film part of this for me down here where the creek is. Now, in front of me, what you see down there are old cattails or reeds, and those will be removed. All of that will be taken out of the creek and removed so that you can actually see the flowing water better. It does flow. And because Seth is agile and young, I'm going to let him go to the creek. Now the horses drink out of the creek. It's a tributary, I believe. We've tried to pin it down exactly, the name of this creek, but as near as we can figure out through maps and other people that have been here longer than we have, this is a tributary. It's called Casper Creek because it is a tributary of the Casper Creek. So he's going to get down closer to the creek so you can see the running water, and there right in front of me you can see the water, but you can't see it flowing very well because all of these reeds and some are cattails and whatever they are have grown up into here and kind of clogged it up. So that's going to be dredged out a bit. As you can see, the creek goes down this way and around that way and so forth.
I see you've had a dip.
And then right here is where it goes under the road right there. The creek goes under the road. So, Seth, whatever you feel like you're up to filming with the creek, I'll let you do that.
Alrighty.
The creek comes under the highway over there, I think. Yeah. When we go back over there, we'll figure that out and make sure that I didn't tell you wrong. More piles of brush. And I think we're going to use a lot of that to fill up this big ditch right here. That sign over there in the distance, the sign over there in the distance is on the property. And the same one up there.
Well, I'm really not sure. Well, I got a little carried away. Alright, we better get back.
Oh, we've had a good time at it, the 36.2 acres. I'm still working on figuring out a name for it. I was going to call it Casper Creek Acres. I might call it Joyce's Acreage or something. I don't know yet. But anyway, it's a lovely piece of property. We had a good day filming today. We did a good job. We went all around it, every place that we could get to without too much trouble, and filmed the piles of dirt, the compost piles, the new green grass, the trees that are coming out and leafing out, the place where we're going to put the shelter. It's all wonderful. I thank you for being with us. Stay tuned for stage 3.
Yes!
Bye for now.